Welcome everybody. Today's video will be a relatively short one. I'm mainly comparing the LUMIX Lab app with the LUMIX Sync app. In this example, I had the camera set up in manual focus. In order for these apps to be used the way I want them to be used, I'm using an AF lens for the tap to focus feature in the app. And if you look on the right side is the LUMIX Sync app interface, and you'll see that there is in the frame of the camera's view, you see a box that says MF in it. That basically is telling you that your camera is in manual focus mode. And above that, you'll see AF, and that is your tap to focus button. Of course, this would only work with a lens that can autofocus, in order for it to, obviously, to have the motors to switch to focus on the tap. And if you look on the left, the interface for the LUMIX Lab app, you'll see that it doesn't even have an indicator that the camera was in manual focus mode. Nor does it have an AF button for tap to focus. And as suggested by someone else, I've tried tapping on the app screen to hopefully engage a tap to focus response. So in this quick example, you'll see the LUMIX Sync app in action, and basically you'll see a reaction on the interface that I captured of my using the tap to focus in the LUMIX Sync app. There is no tap to focus in the LUMIX Lab app. And that is, for me, is one of the main features that I think is missing in the LUMIX Lab app. And to be honest, I'm rather surprised, since they added camera control to the LUMIX Lab app, why they left that out. Also, the indication that your camera is in manual or autofocus mode is not indicated in the interface. That should be added as well, because as you know, like many of us, sometimes you want to get shots done, and sometimes you're in a rush and you don't always check your settings. You hope that they're the way they were the last time, but that doesn't always happen. So anyway, that's my main thing about the new LUMIX, or not new, but it's about the camera control in the LUMIX Lab app. I think they really should look at, and they may already be doing it right now. I'd be surprised if I'm the only one that didn't see that or doesn't want that, is to have a tap to focus in the LUMIX Lab app, especially since the point of the app is so that you can control your camera when you're not behind it. So if you have any comments about that, any other suggestions about features you would like to see in the LUMIX Lab app, please leave it in the comments below. And if you have any other ideas or suggestions you'd like to share, please do that as well. So thank you for coming today, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.